us in one of America's great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Lake. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the UMass Minutemen and the Temple Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Faulkner. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minutemen offense takes the field, and they'll go to work first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. They know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gap, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Temple's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice game. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That's their freshman quarterback who was injured on the play. As they attend to him, Holly will keep an eye on things for us. Change our set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Blunt. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Owls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Temple!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the...
Oh, I forgot these niggas playing. I forgot these niggas playing. Forgot these Negroes playing out here, brother.
They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Unloads to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying,
"Here comes the rush," and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Complete to the left. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Owls come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. to throw. It's Boykin. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. There's some room. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back.
Bro,
Try to
it's
slow
just
him down.
5, bro. Y'all can't block 5? Like, bro, this is just, this is pitiful, bro. And you look like you, bro. I put you on a slant. You over here, bro. Y'all run a whole new route.
Pull him off.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. And his throw is incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Owls! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting the scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
The UMass offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great job in the open field making that tackle on defense. You know, you'd like to think your running back in space could make that guy miss on 3rd down, but really nice job with the fundamentals on that tackle.
Wear and tear or nothing.
He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to pass, it's Boykin. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Lets it fly.
Bro, what was that? How you
Intercepted.
got
Big
dots
play.
and
Stop
do
the
that?
drive. Stop just across
man,
midfield
bro,
at the 49, but not before he forces the
going right to the
turnover
defender.
and sets up this
I
offense.
told Holmes wants to run and the ball goes for behind the guy. Oh my God, dog.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll start this drive going to the air. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good solid pickup on that play.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Makes it past the marker. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Boykin. With the catch, it's Mitchell. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
What is this defense y'all doing? I've been getting like the craziest looking defenses, bro. I swear to God, this is what I be getting the funkiest defenses from the
Now on the option. Inside the 40. Taken out of bounds after a good pick up there. There is striking distance at the 37.
He was just jogging. Like,
And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blunt. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Owls! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, his speed.
Yeah, see, I like getting a little pancake every now and then. See, look at that. That's how the boy put him on his back. Thank you. That's what I expect going forward. I want y'all to put people on their back, bro. Like that. That's what I expect to see from these linebackers and these DBs that linebacker, bro. Kill them, bro. Like I want them reconsidering why they was on the field. In that part of the field. This man almost got a concussion and blew a homie's ACL, bro. helmet into the
field and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start.
Yeah, dog. Funk is out of the game, bro. Funk is definitely out of the game. He's not coming back, dog. I'm not gonna even bother putting him back in that game. This nigga's been a liability. Yeah, this man about to have a heart attack out here, bro. He about to have a heart attack out here. He about to I'll be out here literally and die out here, bro. Funk about to be out here and drop dead, bro. I'm gonna throw power 81 though. We can't do it though. I can't do it though. What point we're at? No, we definitely not putting you in the game, brother. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be done.
25. The Minuteman offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. UMass quickly back to the line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted deep in his own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Out the game, dog. He ain't got nothing with his speed, nigga. Oh, bro. Nothing with your speed. Your hand hurt. Not your legs. You can still run. What are you doing out the game, bro? Your hand hurt. Not your legs.
Looking to throw, it's Boykin. He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, you see them there taking a shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and their fans have been hungry to see that. The Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll take it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Back to throw, it's Boykin. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
Nigga, it just froze, bro. What is this? What is, bro?
Turns it on in midfield.
Just randomly froze. Yeah, bro, y'all don't know
What a weapon to have a quarterback that can run like that. They finally got him out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Quarterback may change this route. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Team getting injured.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's right. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
My best.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
I mean, the nastiest of all, bro.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. To the air, it's Boykin.
That's not, oh my
and
God.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Temple.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out.
He's got it down the field. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. UMass quickly back to the line.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown before this first half closes out. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, running back on the move.
One got depleted, bro.
The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. You like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football. That last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Scanning the field, it's Boykin. Here's the pressure. Got his man on the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looking to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 4 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They keep it on the ground to open the third. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw, it's Boykin. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Blunt. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown Owls! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. Who cares about double coverage? Just get it in there. Give your guy a chance. And it worked out that time.
And the receiver would definitely agree with you. This is a little bit risky, throw it in traffic, but trust your guy. You know, he's going to go up, make a play in the end zone. You can tell you've thrown that ball to him, and you trust him, and he goes and rewards you for it.
Get this little boy off me, man.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. Makes the quick grab. At the 35, he's open. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. The kick is on its way. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish.
Turning on the Jets. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got a chance. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Boykin. Rushes on him. Trying to beat the D deep.
Oh, you got
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. This time he's got it.
Running free by, so I better miss him. All the action. Oh no, he's running free. Just lob it up there, bro. That's a house call.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Looking to throw for it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Owls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh,
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. In the end zone, he's got it! Who gives a hoot? The Owls do! It's a touchdown!
boy, they sent 6.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's 5. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like they take a deep shot, they try it short. They've really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something.
Touchdown, Minutemen! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Well, that was easy.
Pass rush? Question mark? I mean, you got to affect the quarterback. These quarterbacks are way too good nowadays. You can't blame the secondary. Who am I going to go point to back there? Defensive line has to do a better job making that quarterback feel uncomfortable. He can't have that long to throw the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's right. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Boykin. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's going to run. Turning it on. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, give on the inside. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Running inside. It's Blunt. Maybe a crease. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Just feeds the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Yeah, if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
I mean, boy, y'all love this lower lineman. This is so cheap.
Dropping back, it's Boykin. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Owls!
We're gonna freeze now. We're gonna freeze your game. You know, but we can't let this game go.
And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears. And the extra point was good to finish things off. and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the UMass sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
He's got it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blunt. Got a little grass. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got his man down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants to change this route. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. He wants it all. Touchdown, Owls. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The UMass offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Butler. Got enough for the 1st. Finding some room. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. They're looking to pass from the red zone, using the quick game. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Ready to try the point after. Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Morrow. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action.
Pulls it in on the left. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34.
The game bugging, bro.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Here we go. Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Ready, go.
Running inside. It's Blunt. Give him a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and 8.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Fires to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd short, what they like 3rd medium, 3rd long. A great job by the offense having success. Now, it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the